Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 2021 DocLands Documentary Film Festival, Day 1. And welcome to DocTalk Daily. I'm Joni Cooper, Director of Programming for DocLands. And I'm a middle-aged woman with short, shoulder-length brown hair, wearing a gray turtleneck with some fresh-cut flowers on a wood credenza behind me. I would like to introduce my colleagues and fellow programmers to you now. Kelly Clement. Kelly? And?
Hi, everybody. I'm one of the programmers been working on DocLands for the last 5 years, enjoying it immensely. I'm a white male, and I have glasses and a white beard and mustache, and I'm coming to you from my bedroom in Taos, New Mexico.
And I'd also like to introduce Ken Jacobson.
Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. It's great to be here. I'm a 56-year-old white male wearing a light blue shirt and a blue blazer, sitting here in my apartment in Oakland, California, and it's great to be with you all today.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I mean, it's interesting having opening day for DocLands here, and here we are, still in our own homes, but soon to be out and about. We just wanted to take a few minutes today to share a quick few tips so you don't miss any of the films or events that you're really most interested in. The best part, you might have noticed that DocLands is 10 days this year. This we've done so that you've got more time to view as many of the films and events as you'd like. I think it'll make your viewing much more pleasant, especially on your own time. And we need to tell you about a few restrictions as per filmmaker and distributor requests. So I think, Kelly, you've got some scoop on those.
Well, I just wanted to let everybody know that it's pretty easy to get tickets. And the first thing you have to do is go to the DocLands entry page, and up there in the top menu, you'll see films and events. And then just go down to it and browse films and get tickets. And that will get you to the place you want to be. You'll see all the films entered up there, very beautifully arranged here. And down at the very bottom, you'll see a button called Click Here for the list of films with specific viewing times and geographic restrictions. So this is the spot you'll end up to get all your tickets. And there's lots of different options here, so we'll just work through it a little bit at a time. You want to add something, Joni?
Well, what I would also say is you might want to, yes, the whole program is printable, but what you might want to do is browse through the films on the website like that, like Kelly has just directed you to. And if you look in the comments below, you'll see a link to what I like to call is a PDF programming cheat sheet. So it's got the full program on a couple of pages, and it's easy to mark up. So if you go through the whole list of films on the website, then you can just mark up and circle and make notes of which films you want to really take advantage of. Because as Kelly mentioned, there are restrictions noted on that one page on the website. Some of them are 48-hour watch windows, which means they start at a specific time and 48 hours later, they're taken down. So please make note of those because they are only available for those 48 hours. And so that should help you a fair bit, I think.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, check the comments below and you'll see a link for that that PDF page that that's easily print out. And also,
there's the geographic restrictions. That's something to be very aware of. If you're in California, you're doing pretty well, but there's films that are only available in California. So if you're anywhere out of the state, you should take note of those that won't be available. And then there's another column here, available in the United States only. So for those of our fans out there in the world, you won't be able to access these. And then there's another list of the titles that are available worldwide. Those for everyone. So there's a little bit of homework to do here.
Yeah, to make sure that you get to see what you want to see. And the big question always is, well, it's online. Why are there restrictions? And of course, each film has regions, different festivals around the world, around the country, and they like to make sure that each region gets their own opportunity to show these films on their festivals, sites, and as well. So that's the main reason, is just so that everybody gets an equal chance to see them. And of course, the exciting part for us this year is that we're going to have some in-theater screenings. And I think, Ken, you might have some of that information there.
I do. Yes, we are thrilled to be able to have in-person screenings this year at DocLands. Each day of the festival, except for Monday the 10th, we're presenting one DocLands film at the Rafael Film Center for an in-person screening in 2 time slots. So there'll be a 4 to 4:45 time block, and then a second time block when you can see that movie at 7:30. A note about Amy Tan, Unintended Memoir. That film, which is a great film, is only available to be seen in person at the Rafael and not available virtually. And those screenings at the Rafael are Sunday, May 9th and Tuesday, May 11th.
And we might add too, with that Sunday screening, Amy Tan is going to be there in person, along with Kyle Redford, the director's wife, the late director Jamie Redford's wife. So that'll be exciting.
Really special.
Yeah, fantastic. Don't miss that. I wanted to just take a moment and refer folks to the website if you do want more information about the in-person screenings. And I'm going to actually do this myself to make sure it works. So I'm going to do it along with you at home if you want to, if you're on your computer, and you can access DocLands.com. So you want to go to the tab, the Films and Events tab on the DocLands website, and there you'll see the drop-down menu, and you want to click on Browse Films and Get Tickets. So I'm doing that, and it takes me to this webpage, which has beautiful photos, stills of all the films, and I'm scrolling past all of those. And then there's a button that says, a link that says, click here for a list of films with specific viewing times and/or geographic restrictions. I just clicked there, and if I look at the left side of that screen, it talks about films at the Smith Rafael Film Center. So we've got all of our films listed there that are playing in person, starting with All Light Everywhere, which is happening today at 4:15 and 7:30. And we're going to talk about that film in just a second. But I did also want to mention that, you know, for those of you coming to the Rafael, if you want to see more information about COVID-19 protocols, you want to go to the Festival Info tab on our website, and then you want to click on Festival Info and Tech Support, which I'm doing now. And on the right side of that screen, you'll have all the information you want to know about in terms of COVID-19 protocol at the Rafael Film Center. So, All Light Everywhere. I think we're gonna like shower that film with compliments, because we all love that film.
We sure did. It's a pretty dense film in terms of information, but man, oh man, it's unique in how the filmmaker put it together, and it's really interesting, really captivating.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's visually very interesting, and he's got all kinds of different layers to it. And so there's observational sequences where he goes into the company called Axon, which makes tasers and body cams, and kind of explores that whole world of surveillance and police gear. He has historical components. It's very, meditative in parts. It's just, he's a great film essayist. And I was lucky enough to actually do the Q&A with the director, Theo Anthony, and he has a lot more to say in the Q&A. So if you watch the film and want to learn more, check out the Q&A with Theo.
Yeah, please do. And if you want to plan ahead and ensure you get tickets for tomorrow's in-person screening, which I know you won't want to miss, The Magnitude of All Things is an exquisite film, and we'll talk more about that tomorrow at the same time here on DocTalk Daily. I'd like to thank our DocTalk Daily sponsor, Make It Better Media Group, for making this possible. And I'm thinking that you might learn a few little tidbits if you tune in here. So thanks very much. And we'll talk more with you tomorrow at the same time. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you at DocLands.